Hello again. This is Brian Ward, one of your candidates for Vice President of Industry Affairs. In this video, I want to speak about perseverance, continuing an endeavor through to its end in spite of opposition or discouragement. There will be a number of issues facing the Vice President of Industry Affairs in the future, including support of new and forming unions, safety regulations and the 135 rewrite, fierce opposition from the union busters, user fees, fuel prices, airport access, radiation exposure, and the weakening of union members' rights. Many of these issues will require long, challenging, and often contentious campaigns. Success will rely on the ability to see the project through to its end and maintain productive relationships throughout. 3 examples from my history demonstrate my ability to do just that. One of these experiences is my time on Systems Board. As you know from the other videos, I've been on Systems Board for 20 months. Prior to my time on System Board, it was a very heated and contentious board. At times, the union members would simply get up and walk out. At other times, the company would throw the union members out of the room. While I've been there with the help of the other System Board members, we have turned the board into a productive and efficient method for resolving grievances. During the last Systems Board, we heard approximately 40 cases in 2.5 days. We still had heated debate, we still held our ground, but both sides were willing to admit when we were not on the right side of the argument. And as you know, that's not easy for the company to do. As you also know from the previous videos, I have been heavily involved in organizing at Raytheon Travel Air, Flight Options, FlexJet, and Citation Shares. During our car drive at Raytheon, we were not successful, but I did not give up on those pilots. When they came to us in 2005 and 2006, and asked for our help in helping them unionize, I was quick to volunteer to help Amy Vidovich and Paul Conrath. The relationships I built while at Raytheon Travel Air helped us in our organizing effort by developing trust between our two sides. The FlexJet pilots have had several start and stops to their car drives, and I have been a consistent resource for them. The Citation Shares pilots are currently in a drive, and I have been an advisor to them for the last year. They trust me, they know me, and that relationship is solid. The relationships I've built with these groups will be important to my work as a Vice President of Industry Affairs because they will help us in coordinating efforts as we go to Washington to lobby our issues. My determination through each of these drives, through their ups and downs, has shown my determination and patience. Another example is my work on the PTO implementation process. After the passage of IBB, many thought that the PTO system was overly complicated and did not have high hopes for its success. I worked with the company, stood firm on the union's positions, and we created a functional system. One of those positions that I held firm on was the creation of a bidding form that would not allow you to bid days that you were not eligible to be awarded. While not all pilots have had the opportunity to use the PTO system, those that have given me overwhelmingly positive feedback. From all these examples, you can see that I persevere through difficult tasks. I see them to completion, and I develop and maintain positive relationships throughout. These are exactly the skills that I will need to be your Vice President of Industry Affairs. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos and consider my candidacy. I hope they've been helpful in your decision-making process. Now it's time for your voice to be heard and for you to go and vote. Thank you.